Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Class of 2025 Virtual Middle School Promotion Ceremony. Please stand for the Thai, Republic of China, and American National Anthem.
ธงชาติและเพลงชาติไทยเป็นสัญลักษณ์ของความเป็นไทยเราจงร่วมใจยืนตรงเคารพธงชาติด้วยความภาคภูมิใจในเอกราชและความเสียสละของบรรพบุรุษไทย
Thank you. And now for our opening address, please welcome our middle school principal, Dr. Michael Purser.
Greetings, graduates, moms and dads, brothers and sisters, community, teachers, staff, and friends. I want to congratulate our scholars. You are coming to the end of a very important journey. Of course, you're beginning a much larger one. You're moving from middle school to high school. You will have different expectations, and you will need to learn new teachers and new rules. The journey is going to be filled with challenges, but I know that you will take those challenges, tackle them, and be very successful. The entire middle school staff talks about what an amazing group of students you are, and I want you to know that we are all very proud of you. High school is full of amazing opportunities, but you, soon to be freshmen, are responsible for taking those opportunities and transforming them into meaningful experiences for yourself. You know that I cannot have a speech without mentioning The Hobbit. In The Hobbit, Bilbo Baggins was a very reluctant traveler. However, he overcame the objections of the Baggins side of himself in order to embrace the adventures that awaited him. He stepped out of his comfort zone and he went on an adventure of a lifetime. You are now about to start a new adventure in high school. Now, freshmen, it is your turn. As you enter high school, take yourself seriously, but embrace this new adventure. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Michael. And now we will have an address from a dedicated teacher who has been at TCIS for the past 5 years. Please welcome the kind and talented Miss Robin English.
I am a moon waiting for the shine. I am a small star inside the Milky Way. Although there's millions of stars shining, I will try my best to shine as bright as I can. I am so honored and privileged to be able to speak to all of our bright and shining stars of the class of 2025. Also, friends, family, faculty, and staff. And I have to give a special thank you to the graduate Sophia for her original inspirational poem. This year started with quite a pleasant surprise for me, and I have Dr. Michael and Dr. John to thank for that. I was informed I would be moving from my counseling role where I was introduced to be your English teacher after the school year had begun. I was able to work with a small group of you during your 6th grade advisory class where we made some really great connections. These connections paved the way to a wonderful, successful, although challenging year with our current pandemic situation. They say challenging situations make you stronger, and I can honestly say that we have all grown stronger in this experience. Now I would like to share, as I have in my English class, the story of two wolves, which is a parable in the Native American tradition, which has been passed down from generation to generation. If you have a mindset that approaches life with a more positive outlook. I have a fight going on inside me, the old man said. It's taking place between two wolves. One is evil. He has anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The grandfather looked at the grandson and went on. The other embodies positive emotions. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, and benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith. Both wolves are fighting to the death, and the same fight goes on inside you and every other person too. The grandson took a moment to reflect on this. At last he looked up at his grandfather and asked, "Which wolf will win?" The old Cherokee gave a simple reply, "The one you feed. The one you feed." So which wolf will you be during your high school year? I hope you will continue to feed the positive wolf. For many of you, especially in my classes, have practiced writing gratitude journals and sharing thankfulness. I am confident you will continue to support and celebrate each other and your families moving forward. Right now, though, I encourage you to celebrate your accomplishments. You have made it through a challenging year, and I am full of confidence that this has made you even stronger to take on high school. There is no need to be nervous, but know that you can do anything you set your mind to. But remember, commencement isn't just about celebrating the fact that you finally earned your 8th grade diploma. It's looking forward to all the places life will take you after graduation. You have great challenges ahead with high school and college, but also great opportunities. With your positive attitude, you will meet them and make your freshman year awesome. We are all TCIS Wolves here and share the signature characteristics that our mascot symbolizes: courage, strength, loyalty, and success. And I am so humbled and thankful to be part of your journey and to witness these amazing characteristics on a daily basis. This year, as your English teacher, and the past 5 years at TCIS have been a gift that I will be able to take back home with me as my husband, Dr. Tom, and I repatriate back to the United States. I will always treasure this time and carry many fond memories with me. I would like to close with a heartfelt and inspiring poem written by one of your classmates, Ingrid. The future draws near. Fear not the uncertainty and follow your instincts. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Robin. Now please give a very special welcome to our Student Council President, Shara.
Let me begin by welcoming all the students, parents, and teachers to our graduation today. I am the president of our Middle School Students Council, or you may personally know me as Shara. I'm thrilled to be here today to give you all a wonderful speech on why today is a very special day for all of us. First off, I would like to let all the students know that their parents are very proud of them. Not only their parents, but their teachers as well. Knowing that your children have made it this far, you must be very relieved. Normally, after graduation, most students would go out and have fun with their friends and family to commemorate the momentous occasion. As exciting as it sounds, we're unable to do that this year due to our pandemic. But that's all right. We can celebrate over a Zoom call instead. Teachers, I would like to thank all of you for guiding us through this difficult time. I'm sure that you are all relieved as well to know that your students have made it through 4 years of middle school. I know that at least one teacher has seen a group of middle school students make a TikTok video in the middle of a hallway during recess. And to that one teacher, were we entertaining? It's a little bit depressing that our parents are unable to see us walking down the aisle in our fancy outfits. I'm certain that all the parents would have loved to finally use their 10-year-old expensive cameras just for taking pictures of us on this very day. If graduation wasn't canceled, all of us girls would be complimenting each other and brushing each other's hair. Then the boys would be sitting in one corner of the room playing games and flexing their suits. How much we've grown, and we're still immature as ever. But that's fine. We are going to live it to its fullest. This would be a very good day to show your parents how much you love them. You can give them a virtual kiss on the cheek or a virtual hug to thank them for supporting you. You could email your teachers about how much you enjoyed their classes and thank them for making school a little bit more interesting for you. On behalf of our class, thank you for being by our side and helping us take our next big step into life. In my honest opinion, our class is pretty impressive. Though we are still lacking in some areas, we are older now, and we've grown to be a little bit more independent. When we were young, all we cared about was winning, choosing the easy way and never the hard way. We never really cared about teamwork or sportsmanship. Sports Day. We all remember Sports Day this year. If you take a look at our photos on our school's Facebook page, you'd see a lot of screaming kids. That's because we were all getting hyped and improving our team spirit to get everyone involved. We were excited to see ourselves grow in this specific area. We all started as kids who needed someone to carry us through life. Well, look at us now. We are upperclassmen. We brought together our entire sports team to work together. If our life was a fiction book, I'd call that character development. As people, we all have positive memories and negative memories. Laura Carstensen, a psychology professor at Stanford University, said that people tend to have a harder time trying to forget their negative experiences. Well, guess what? We are going to try and change that. Who cares about fixing the past? We are growing, and growing means going into the future, not staying behind. Here's some advice. Leave your past behind and find a new future, one that you would hope to have. Life isn't about finding yourself in the bathroom sobbing about a breakup. It's not about you feeling disappointed in yourself because you got a bad grade. Life is about you becoming a completely different person based off of your imperfections. Being perfect is impossible, so be yourself. Let us all strive for independence, a good life, and show our parents that we are capable of becoming great people in the future. Instead of relying on them, let's build a better future for ourselves and everyone around us. But to do that, first, get off your phone and find a new hobby. You might just achieve a new skill. Congratulations, class of 2025. You all made it through middle school. In another 4 years, we'll make it through high school, and soon enough, college will be an even bigger step into becoming successful. Once again, thank you, parents and teachers, for helping us graduate and reach the point where we feel proud about all our accomplishments. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Shara. Your hard work is an inspiration to us all. Now let's give a very warm welcome to the class of 2025 valedictorian Ingrid.
Good afternoon, principals, parents, teachers, students, and most importantly, my fellow classmates of the class of 2025. I would like to acknowledge my sincere gratitude towards everyone for spending their precious quarantine time to watch our online graduation. Being able to speak at such an important event is an honor that can't merely be described with words. I was lost in a world of ecstasy after learning that I was the valedictorian, but at the same time, I can't deny the insurmountable lack of confidence I felt. As a result, I began to procrastinate writing this speech, even though I promised to overcome my inevitable habit of procrastination. Every year in the New Year resolutions, I am forced to write for English class. In the end, I knew in my heart that my actions will disappoint all my classmates, who are arguably some of the most important people in my life. Even though I am often perceived as a tough person who lacks emotions, I can assure you that I value each and every one of you and the memories I've made in my own inconspicuous ways. Not being able to physically attend our graduation ceremony is such a pity. I can already picture Shara bawling her eyes out with her girlfriends at the ceremony in the back of my mind. The boys struggling to put on their ties and keeping a straight face while walking towards the stage to receive their diplomas. And of course, the girls bickering with each other while being extremely happy at the same time. I can remember the morning on the bleachers when I overheard Jean, Cake, and a bunch of others talking about the annoying aspects of wearing a dress for graduation, while I sat there and agreed to everything they said in silence. Thanks to COVID, the worries of uncomfortable attire have been cleared away. However, it is a shame to not be able to see the girls in marvelous dresses and the boys for once in their lives dressed in something formal instead of their casual regular attire. Miss Angela and many of my friends have told me that they will be waiting to see me in a dress, and now all I can think of to reply to those comments is a quote by Effie Trinket. May the odds be ever in your favor. It feels like yesterday when all our fear-riddled faces walked towards the middle school building for the first time in 5th grade in our blue uniforms, not knowing what to expect. Looking back now, I know that I have the teachers to thank for making us feel welcomed and comforted during those times. Not only have you gifted us with knowledge, but you have also shaped us into highly responsible individuals, and for that, we will be forever grateful. First of all, I would like to thank all our English teachers for helping us improve our writing and reading ability, and for also being the ones who usually give us the least amount of homework. Secondly, I would like to thank the science teachers for blowing our minds with their different labs and passion for teaching. Next, I would like to express my gratitude to the Thai teachers who didn't only teach us about culture and language, but for also being the ones we can turn to when we need help. Then, I would like to thank our Chinese teachers who taught us so many things and made us smile, even though they gave really hard tests and a little too much homework. Of course, I would also have to thank the math teachers for having the patience to explain mind-puzzling conundrums, and also the extracurricular teachers who allowed us to forget the harsh subjects and provided a place for solace. TCIS has been a great place for us to satiate our inexorable thirst for knowledge. However, school has taught us many things outside the barriers of textbooks. For example, how to be slick while gaming on our computers during a lecture and not get caught, and how to stall a teacher from giving out an assignment or test by asking more about what they did on the weekends. Then of course, we can't forget the most odious entity of all, COVID, who has managed to make every one of us gain unnecessary weight and push our minds closer to insanity. Even though online learning and quarantine are evil at their core, they still helped us improve many things. Students have learned how to collaborate on a test in clandestine matters and also learned to push the term multitasking to its extreme. The diversity of knowledge shapes us into better people as a whole. Seeing school as a second home sounds rather egregious, but then, home isn't defined as a place where you spend a lot of time. It's a place where you are surrounded by the ones you love, and that is exactly what school is. As the nature of this speech dictates, it is time I take y'all on a trip down memory lane. Our memories together go far beyond quarantine and sitting through Mr. Addix's Beginner's Guide to MLA PowerPoint at the beginning of the year for 3 times. First, let us remember the years of kindergarten, where we had snack time before recess and lined up outside of class to carry our little sleeping mats for nap time. Then there's 2nd grade, where Smurf ran the largest student cult in the history of TCIS. As time blew past us, we began middle school. In 5th grade, we had access to Chromebooks, which helped us kickstart our ability to multitask in class. Then we have the times of 6th grade, where we played Foursquare religiously against the teams we formed. We of course can't forget the wonderful field trips we've shared as a class. From the lunch buffet we had in the 6th grade trip to playing around in the mud during the 7th grade trip. It's been an honor to watch the boys advance from playing soccer during lunch to avidly play ROV, and of course, watching them go through voice cracks. I will forever remember witnessing Vincent and Dodo sing Into the Unknown during the peak of their voice cracks, and watching the girls film TikToks after school. It's also been a pleasure watching the girls advance from K-pop to Instagram and then to TikTok. All these years at TCIS with you guys has been a heck of a ride. Class of 2025, you all have great potential and an infinite amount of supporters. High school might look ominous towards you guys, but hey, don't forget the fact that you are not yet adults, which means that your parents have to keep paying your bills. Each and every one of you are destined for greatness and holds the power to change the world with your passion, intellect, and perseverance. When you face different obstacles in life and get knocked down, don't for a second give up, for I know that all of you have the potential to become impactful people. If any of you guys become famous, Don't you dare forget me. I will always be waiting for an invite to a fancy party. For the ones who are leaving us this year, I would like to thank you all for the memories we've made together as a class. I wish you all the best and hope you achieve what you desire. Godspeed, my friends. To end this speech, I would like to quote our most powerful and inspiring childhood heroes. One Direction. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. Thank you.
Thank you, Ingrid. That was great. And now to recognize our amazing 8th graders, please welcome our Thai director, Kru Rung.
Congratulations, class of 2025. I am very proud of you and the school very proud of you. I know that you serve middle school very well, and I know you will be a good student in the high school and do a great thing for our community. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Kurum. What a great slideshow. It was so nice to see everyone's photos. Our students did a wonderful job. Now to present Grade 8 Student Awards, please welcome Middle School Counselor, Mr. Jeff.
Hello, I'm Mr. Jeff, and I'm here to present the Class of 2025 Middle School Awards.
The Band Award goes to Prin. The Best Collaborative Worker Award goes to Patkin. The Best Complex Thinker and Problem Solver Award goes to Raymond. The Boys Physical Education Award goes to Bosco. The Girls Physical Education Award goes to Prin. The Chinese Foreign Tongue Level 1 Award goes to Jia Ying. The Chinese Foreign Tongue Level 2 Award goes to Mai. The Chinese Mother Tongue Level 1 Award goes to Raymond. The Chinese Mother Tongue Level 2 Award goes to Mars. The Citizenship Award goes to Mars. The English Language Arts and Literature Award goes to Ingrid. The Fine Arts Award goes to Shirlene. The IT Digital Citizenship Award goes to Raymond. The Leadership Award goes to Shira. The Mathematics Award goes to Jia Jia. The Most Committed to Learning Award goes to Jia Jia. The Most Effective Communicator Award goes to Shira. The Most Improved Award goes to Mars. The Most Responsible Global Participant Award goes to M. The Science Award goes to Ingrid. The String Ensemble Award goes to Jean. The Student Services Award goes to Anne. The Thai Foreign Tongue Level 1 Award goes to Audrey. The Thai Foreign Tongue Level 2 Award goes to Ingrid. The Thai Mother Tongue Award goes to Boo.
I would like to congratulate all of you on your awards. You all worked very hard and should feel very proud of yourselves. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Jeff. And now to welcome our students to high school, please welcome our high school principal, Dr. Tom English.
Ladies and gentlemen, as high school principal, I would like to welcome the class of 2025 to the high school and share a few thoughts. As you embark on your high school experience, I offer the same 3 suggestions that I presented to our graduates on May 28, based on things I have observed in people and I've known and worked with over the years. First, integrity. If you carry out your responsibilities consistently to the best of your ability, people will trust you and turn to you for leadership. Next, courage. In the face of adversity, like this pandemic, try to remember the reasons for optimism and never be afraid to ask for help. Look after yourself, especially your health, both physical and mental. Follow your instincts and curiosity wherever they lead, and broaden your knowledge by reading as much as you can. Embrace opportunities to collaborate. It's the key to our success as a society, and it helps us grow as individuals. Get involved in some of the many activities offered at TCIS. Have the courage to chart your own path using that 4-year plan. By the end of grade 10, remember that you need to identify one of the career pathways so you are able to zero in on a university major at the conclusion of your junior year. It may seem overwhelming now, but remember you have the support of your parents, teachers, and classmates. So be bold and take risks, and don't let the fear of failure stop you. Failure is a part of life. It's another way to learn. Change is a part of life too. At times, it's frightening, but we should see it as a chance to explore and to test our limits. Above all, I urge you to enjoy what you do. Your high school years should be fun as well as academically challenging. Take pleasure and satisfaction in what you achieve. Along with the integrity and courage, finding joy is the key to a happy life. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the high school, I welcome you and invite you to commence your studies at the high school with great passion and enthusiasm. Congratulations, class of 2025. You have worked hard. You deserve to be proud of this achievement and to take this opportunity to celebrate. Good luck and good health to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Tom. And now for the closing speech, Please welcome the head of school, Dr. John McGrath.
Thank you, Dr. Michael and the Graduation and Promotion Ceremony Committee. Students, you're to be congratulated on completing your preparation for high school. I'd like to thank the staff, parents, and the entire community for helping you prepare for your next and final step of pre-university and pre-college life. Last year, the pandemic kind of dictated what would happen, and we ended up with a virtual ceremony. Now, all of us had hoped and been very, very wishful that that would not happen this year. Unfortunately, COVID-19 reared its head, and once again, we're faced with a situation where we are doing a virtual promotion ceremony. So what will school look like next year? You know, the one thing that changes is that as you grow and mature as an individual, you start to take more notice of the things that will affect you. COVID, online learning are certainly an impact on your lives. And as you grow and mature, you start to realize the impact of those things on how and what you learn. The responsibility that you now take on is tremendous indeed. And your attitude and your willingness to work is going to be what tells the tale for when you finally graduate from TCIS. You know, in high school, everything counts. You've basically got 4 years. 4 years, it's not a long time. It probably seems like a long time to you right now, but it's not. It's going to go by like that. But you have 4 years to find out what you are thinking about as a possible future, a possible career, and even where you're going to go to that next step. This year has been one of our most successful, despite the COVID restrictions, in preparing and getting students into top colleges and universities worldwide. The students who graduate this year from grade 12 are going off to tremendously great places, colleges, and universities. And if the pandemic is under control, they will get to fulfill or start the fulfillment of those dreams. By now, each of you probably has a fairly decent grasp of at least 3, maybe 4 or 5 languages, which puts you in a really good position for your future. Now, with good hard work in terms of your academics, your athletics, and other aspects of your life, you'll get ready for that brave new world that awaits you. During this break from school, not from online, but during this break from school, take time to rest, rejuvenate, relax, and be ready for August and all that it means to each and every one of you. Get ready for the challenges that await you, not just ones that are put there by the school or by your parents, but the challenges you put in front of yourselves. To all your parents, I say thank you. We here at TCIS appreciate the faith you have put in us in terms of educating your children in their social, emotional, and academic lives. As the visiting committee said this year, when they came to look at TCIS from WASC, they said, "This is a great school. You have many wonderful things happening." As an administrative team and a teaching staff, we will continue to work on that with the support from our school board. The TCISPA has done a tremendous job in terms of supporting, giving advice, and helping us as we steer through not just this pandemic, but life in general in an academic situation. This is a good place. You have many friends, and hopefully you get to spend some time with them very soon. See you at the gates in August. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. John, and that concludes our promotion ceremony. Thank you all for viewing the slideshow. We know the school year didn't end as expected, but we sincerely hope that you enjoyed this virtual ceremony. We hope to celebrate in person sometime in the future.